Hello, this is Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing swell. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. This card doesn't belong here either. There have been a few cards slipping up in different decks, but that card said separation. Third-party interference also doesn't belong here. Baba making an appearance in the cards. Is this your card? Maybe someone is growing up. It says beard maturity. We're going to see. We're just going to see whatever storyline is most relevant for the collective at this point in time. Nice. So this could be a love reading. I have serenity, tranquility, peace, love, desire, Cupid, blue. Interesting. So I feel like someone's love life is undergoing a transformation. I also heard the word restoration before I cut the camera on. So someone could be restoring their energy for a new cycle in love. That has been a theme over on Patreon. If you're interested in Patreon, you can check out the description box. But yes, the blue butterfly has been a big synchronicity for me as well. I wore a dress. I'll probably put a little image of that gown here for you guys. Give me 1 second. Yes, I turned off the air conditioning. So yeah, Cupid is active. Foundations for the future. Revealing eyes. So I'm getting the vibe that someone could be watching a person a lot. Maybe it's someone's gaze that tells on themselves, or maybe someone can pick up on how an individual likes them through their eyes. But I feel like someone is watching another person and their energy is going to make itself known, okay? Maybe someone admires how an individual is aligned, how they're like aligned in the sense that they're the person that walks the talk they talk. You know how some people talk a good game, but they're the exact opposite of what they present themselves to be? I feel like someone admires a person's authenticity here. Okay. Fate. Okay, this is the Queen of Hearts. I get a vibe of someone wanting to take a chance on another person. I'll draw my card. I'll bet on that. Okay, that energy is here as well. Yes, it's like once the door opens, you open the door. It's like once you give this person a chance, you're going down a rabbit hole. It really feels like that. It's like someone is looking at a person, they feel the feelings they feel, and they're like, if I push that door open, there's no going back. That's what it feels like here, guys. So someone could be a little bit intimidated by this transition, intimidated by this approach. But it reads like taking a chance on a new cycle, taking a chance on love, taking a chance on acting on what a person feels. We will be using the After Tarot as the main spread. Baba's bride is on the way. Someone very dear to the channel or multiple channels has ordered Baba a bride because Lulu is booed up with her Jared, her bear, and he's all lonely. So someone had the bright idea to get him a Mrs. Okay, Mrs. Klaus. Someone is going through it. Okay, I just saw that. Judgment in the reverse could be bad karma. Or there's some kind of decision that a person made. Some of these cards are in the reverse, but I'm feeling guided to take them as such. There could have been a separation that leads to a new beginning here for someone. But I do smell new love. I do smell the energy of new love here as well. Something transforms. So where a person changes or goes through an internal transformation, what they're attracted to, what they what they're attracted to changes. We have the Four of Coins. Someone has a hard time with this. These changes. Someone doesn't like that a person has switched up on them, or that they can pick up on a change. This energy could feel left out in the cold, okay? Overall message. There's a card left behind here. So that means both of them are relevant as the overall energy. I have Justice and the Ten of Cups. That's definitely love related. I feel like balance is being restored where emotional matters are concerned for the long haul, because the Ten of Cups is like, ideally, this is what I want my future to look like in terms of emotional fulfillment, right? So certain balancing acts are being restored. There go those prying eyes. The Page of Swords is a watcher, an observer, right? So I feel like someone is observing that this transition with the Six of Swords is one they're willing to go down. It's like, I'm looking at the door, I see the door, I know that this would be transitioning to calmer waters for me so that I can restore balance in my life, in my maybe family life, for the future. Okay, it's all about restoring balance. I did hear restoration. So justice is a part of that. This combination could also allude to family court, but I'm not looking at it on a physical level. It could lead to physical things in court, but I'm looking at it on a spiritual level. So on a spiritual level, certain decisions are being made for everyone's highest good based on likely how people moved through the energy in the last cycle, the choices they've made, okay? Fairness, it's only fair that this happens. It's only fair this person has the opportunity to transition. It's only fair, right? Fair and balanced is the theme with justice. I do have a spark of anxiety here. I don't know if it's one of the viewers that has anxiety, but I'm feeling anxious all of a sudden. I really am. Someone here might feel anxious with this transition. We have the Six of Swords to the Page of Wands. It almost reads like someone feels called to move on, called to move forward for their sense of peace. The card did say tranquility, serenity, and peace. Okay, so whatever this decision is, they've transformed enough to make this decision from their higher sense of self. Okay, the Four of Swords, I can't make it up, is a card of resting, taking a snooze, taking a break. This is even somebody maybe feeling called to go on vacation. The angels are guiding this. It's almost like maybe someone feels a level of peace and tranquility established in their home, okay? It's like maybe they're moving so that they can find that sense of peace, or maybe they're having a vacation here. With the Six of Cups in the reverse, there are certain memories of the past that a person does not like, or there's somebody that they've dealt with. In Queen of Pentacles energy, it could be a maternal figure. This person doesn't have good memories with whoever this is. It's like they don't give me a sense of groundedness in home life. They don't give me a sense of peace in home life. I don't like it here. I prefer being on my own. So there is definitely a contrast. It's like someone has lived an experience for a while with a person in particular who is supposed to hold it down, whatever that means. A lot of anxiety. The theme is home life, family life. So someone is having an experience, likely at home, that they don't like, okay? This could be a roommate. This could be, roommate, housemate, parent, partner. There's something they've experienced that they don't like emotionally, okay? Maybe even practically, this person doesn't bring a grounded experience at home. Someone knows that they almost feel like, I prefer doing this on my own. So it's like this person is looking for alternatives to restore balance in their overall wish fulfillment. Yes. First card, King of Wands, Judgment in the reverse. King of Wands has been a quite a theme around here. I'd say I'd had at least 2 singles readings, divine messages that had the King of Wands as either an overall energy at the bottom of the deck or of some kind. The King of Wands is a character that goes for what he or she believes in, is passionate. Okay, in a career reading, this is like the sales guy. Like he has a lot of charisma. Okay, this is someone who can talk very good. It's someone who's very motivated, driven, ambitious. This could be a new energy that sees a person as some kind of potential to pursue. Okay, the King of Wands is ready. That's the overall card of the spread. Affirmative. I just have a drop down message. Okay, we have the Sun, heavy Leo energy. This person might have a bright idea. This person sees light in some kind of endeavor. This energy reads very playful. This could be a new character on the scene. This could be a new character in someone's life. I really feel this Sun also refers to a yes answer. I see Kermit the Frog. Somebody here might like Bert, Ernie, Kermit. Okay, maybe those names are of significance, but this feels really bright. This feels like this masculine energy can bring in a lot of playful times, a lot of lighthearted times. Again, I don't want you guys to get hung up on this being a past person or this being someone you are dealing with. This could be a new energy. This energy reads very fresh. Four of Wands. I keep seeing cards here of experiences that were lesser than in the background. It's like on the table, these cards are beautiful. The Four of Wands is what this person likely wants to pursue. A grounded, harmonious connection. Okay, union, as they say. With the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this is someone who has experienced different avenues that were not a success. Okay, so it's almost like this is someone who is looking at an opportunity, looking at a person, calculating the success rate, right? They're looking at someone who maybe brings a lot of peace and tranquility. I'm getting the energy of identifying these qualities in a person. So collective, your energy could have gone through a transformation, a glow up, if you will. Again, I find this crazy. So likely those who are maybe in a similar boat, your energy signature has changed. So the way people perceive you, feel you, experience you as you walk by, as you talk and interact with them could be very different from how they used to smell, experience, and talk to you 5 years ago, 6 years ago, however much the timeline. Your energy, your spirit leveled up in some way. The blue butterfly is of significance, and there's something here about a person viewing the collective that I'm picking up on as these qualities. Okay, like, wow, this person maybe seems very mature. Okay, Bubba was pointing that out. Maybe this person reads very bright, peaceful, calm, cool, collected, and I see these twinkling eyes. It's like someone is like, wow, this person is interesting, and if I were to open that door and take a chance on this person, it is definitely Cupid's handiwork here. This could be an entirely new person. Okay, this is someone who came from a cycle where things that they maybe tasted, tried before, pursued before, had an awkward ending, a challenging conversation. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, it failed. Okay, this is someone who brings a lot of light in people's lives. They're motivated to achieve stability. This is someone who maybe carries healing energy, or they carry uplifting energy themselves. They could be very positive, playful, like bring the best out of people. This energy does read very good, I'm not gonna lie. I also heard this person is a doer. So once they wire themselves to do something or activate, they go ahead and do it. Okay. Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands. It's interesting. Page of Cups in the reverse. I feel a level of guardedness here. Somebody could be, somebody might have trust issues. Page of Cups in reverse to the Ace of Cups. It's an energy of like, well, how sincere are you? I'm guarded towards people who might not be entirely truthful. Either the person, the recipient of this King of Wands could be guarded, or this King of Wands themselves can be quite guarded. Four of Cups. High Priestess. Yes. The Four of Cups is no. The Four of Cups is I'm not interested. The High Priestess could be my collective. I feel like I'm seeing somebody bat flies away. Like the person on the receiving end might have trust issues. They might have said, no, I'm not just not that into you a couple times. This could be you that I'm picking up on. It's an energy that's very reserved. It's an energy that might even be celibate. It's an energy that might be hyper intuitive. So you could be quite guarded or initially picking up on weird vibes. What is this? Queen of Wands. That's so interesting though. You're a match to this person. This is gonna get real interesting. I don't know if someone here is playing hard to get or if someone is... I feel that. Yes. It's like this Queen of Wands with this Four of Cups is like, I don't want your cup. But this King of Wands is a match. Okay. I'm kind of seeing it. Now, you could have rejected other people and you're kind of used to that. You're not paying this energy no mind. Okay, so initially, maybe when you interact with this person, you're not gung-ho about them, maybe, okay? We have the Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords. It's like I get a vibe of someone who's in their head about short-lived things. They could have isolated themselves. Isolation to an Empress. It's like I'm retreating. I don't want anything with no staying power. Tell me more about this. I'm hearing meet in the middle. There's something about an initial turn off here. And there's a compromise between them again. I find it so interesting. How do you go from dumping out their cup to, you know what, let's meet in the middle? It's like this person came here, that person came there, and they're like, okay, let's make this plan. This is a two-way street here. I'm hearing something about reading it wrong. Now, either you're reading this person wrong or they're reading you wrong initially. And you maybe turn your head the other way. Either way's about it. It reads from reservations, preservation, emotional unavailability or disinterest. You guys meet in the middle. And there's no going back. That's really how this reads, y'all. Saucy. Because, you know, it's interesting. I'm seeing justice behind this. Like justice for somebody who really went through it, but who went through a transformation. Tell me more about this Two of Wands, because this is kind of interesting. Queen of Swords. It's up to you. King of Cups. Interesting. Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's someone here. You have a choice. It reads like the Queen of Swords is a feminine energy in a position to decide, in a position to maybe get the facts right. We have a King of Cups, which is an energy that's more emotional. And we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing the word forgiveness. So with these multiple kings and multiple queens, this has something to do with whether or not someone could turn over a new leaf with a person they've already dealt with, or whether or not they want to go ahead and open this door to something new. This is interesting because the Ten of Swords in the reverse alludes to history of betrayal, right? The Ten of Swords is the ultimate betrayal. It's two men carrying this man to his grave. It's symbolic for you're dead to me, which is like, I want nothing to do with you anymore. This is done. Permanent. The door is shut. It depends, because it being in the reverse is healing from a betrayal. I specifically heard the word forgiveness. And this pointy sword with a butterfly on top. It's kind of like considering the transformation you've done, right? What does this meeting halfway look like? Is this meeting halfway between you and someone else? I do see a new couple here. The King and Queen of Wands are known to be that. Like, it's a hot couple. It's not two that actually solidified anything. They're not married, right? They're not homeowners together. Like, the King and Queen of Wands is like this hot new couple. There's something about a decision a person needs to make. For some of you, you might be able to be in a position to let go, forgive, and release the past to accommodate this new transition. It's kind of like it would serve you to release the past to move forward in through this new door, maybe with a new person. But I'm seeing somebody who almost like turns their head away from an individual who maybe requires truth and honesty, who requires a person to kind of get the facts straight, or who requires someone to be honest. But either ways about it, a betrayal has been experienced. Maybe the betrayal is someone turning their back on another. As I say that with the Three of Wands, it has a lot to do with the past. Six of Cups in the reverse is not a nice kind. Why is this coming out with these? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords, because I feel like the answer lies in the Queen of Swords. It's like what the Queen of Swords ends up deciding, right? And that's where free will is very big here. What does the Queen of Swords energy want? Equal give and take. Yes, the truth. Wow, I can't make it up. I said, what does he or she want? God's truth and clarity. For some of you, you want clarity on what you're to end up deciding on, which is also something I've picked up on in my last reading. Ace of Swords is the truth on a soulmate connection. Whatever this Queen of Swords is looking at, maybe you want to get your facts straight for situations that bring forth equal give and take, and eventually does not compromise maybe the peace you've already established for yourself. I'm hearing it has to benefit your life in some way. So you're looking at partnerships, right? You're looking at new doors to open in situations that are balanced with the Six of Pentacles and that don't tip off your already existing sense of security in the self. It's like I keep hearing it needs to benefit my life. If it doesn't benefit my life, I'm not interested. That's why I want to get the facts straight. So either ways about it. This Queen of Wands could head into the sunset with a King of Wands, right? Compromise, meeting each other at the middle. This could even be travel plans to come between these two. It's an energy of, well, I wouldn't mind going with you to, I don't know, Bora Bora. Whoever knows, right? It's exciting. Okay, they're both holding a globe here. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, that's the feminine energy, trying to get the facts straight where something secure and grounded and reliable is concerned. Because the Nine of Pentacles is like, I'm good on my own, right? I'm single, stable, and independent. But if I do exchange with someone, it's not supposed to change this. That's what this combination is telling me. Okay. This is supposed to be an equal partnership. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. You could have, if you identify with the Queen of Swords, you could have been on a break or a separation with someone. You could have been in a bit of a snooze. For some of you, you were maybe literally battling some kind of illness where you had to, take some time for yourself. I'm also getting an accident for someone, like maybe there's something that forced you to just chill out and just heal. But it aided to the transformation that you needed to undergo for yourself. So maybe you benched yourself from dating. Maybe something happened and you were forced to stay at home for an extended period of time. There's something in your environment that could have almost nudged you to go through this transformation and evolve, to use your discernment in what you choose or what door you choose to open. Because obviously when we make big choices in life, especially with partnerships, your life beyond that door of choosing someone can look very differently. Okay. I don't know if you guys watched the movie Dating My Past, but there were a lot of people, even in the community on YouTube and Patreon, who really resonate with that story, interestingly enough. And essentially the main character that I played, she went into the past. Like, she's a relationship therapist that reflected on her past lovers. And in the end, you end up seeing who she married, right? And the person that she ended up marrying was someone maybe that people did not expect her to choose, but it was a reflection of what happened here. Okay, it's like maybe the old version of her would have chosen that person over the other, but the new transformed version that almost had to go through this healing phase chose someone completely differently. And I'm getting chills explaining it, because part of this healing phase for her was going to therapy. The therapist went to therapy, and I don't want to spoil the movie, but you essentially see where she was forced to take some time for herself and reflect and transform to go down a different door. Okay, her life could have looked very differently had she taken another route, and the decision is up to her in the end, right? That could be you. Okay, in your Queen of Swords era. Okay, I'm seeing communication and manipulation being a very big theme. Maybe the communication that you were receiving back and forth from people were muddled with manipulative tactics. It's like a Queen of Swords likes facts. A Queen of Swords is someone who uses their discernment and logic. It's not someone who's swept up by their feelings. Okay, I don't really see cups out here. Okay, maybe there's someone here that a person dealt with, you know, in a feeling-based way, but it didn't amount to anything logical. It's like, logically speaking, it doesn't make sense to deal with this no matter what kind of feelings are involved here. Like, there's something about mind over heart here a little bit, or it's in here. I'm telling you, there are new beginnings here. These doors are in the works, okay? Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy of something not being forced. I'm seeing a forceful person here in a unsuccessful narrative. I'm hearing it's talking, there's so much energy here, talking to a brick wall. Someone feels like they're talking to a brick wall. This is not you. This is a karmic. You see, collective, what you have lined up for you in these new beginnings that you choose to go down. The Three of Pentacles alludes to being on the same page. It's like you dealing with someone else, being on the same page, putting in effort. And I'm seeing a stiff contender here who is motivated to put in the effort. Leads to new aces in love and stability. But I'm seeing a forceful energy here. I don't know where it came from, but it's like, it's like trying to force one thing to be another. You don't have to force a person to meet you halfway. You don't have to force a person to compromise. It's bringing me back to the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. This is something we should both want. I want somebody who wants to see me grounded and at peace and stable. And I want the same for them. It's like equally, this experience should be had on both ends. That's not something you have to force. That's not something you have to vocalize. It should be natural. And I'm seeing a karmic energy. I'm not sure where it came from. Who's trying to force? It's like that saying from, what's that movie? Not Gossip Girl. Not Freaky Friday. The other one. The one with Lindsay Lohan and Regina George. It's on the tip of my tongue. They're like these high school people. Anyway, Gretchen in the film is like, you can't make fetch happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen, which is a saying like, stop trying to make something happen that's never going to happen. Stop trying to make something cool and relevant when it's just not. Like, it was this frustrated moment where this girl, she was a bit of a bully, right? Regina George is a bully. It's not Freaky Friday. It's on the tip of my dang tongue. And there was a remake to this film, or a part 2 years later. Drop it in the comment section. I don't know why it's like my brain just farted and I can't remember. This is happening organically if you use your discernment. If you put yourself in a position where you have to force somebody to compromise and meet you halfway, it ain't going to happen. King of Wands is not somebody you need to force to do a damn thing. Once this person assumes the position, they assume the position and they go for it. What is this trying to show me here? Yeah. You've changed, and it is changing the game. Your transformation is game changer. There are other people in the mix. 5 of Wands, okay? The world. A cycle's closed out. So you have maybe other contenders here for your love life to blossom the way you see fit, okay? So I would say choose wisely. Use your discernment. I do see that in the feminine collective. They're not... they're not swept in their feelings lately. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. The word honestly is very big here. Having open, honest conversations can help you understand where both people are at, okay? I feel like a level of vulnerability is required. We have true love and retreat. Remember how I said vacation? It's time to disconnect from the world. I see 2 people going somewhere and turning their phones off for a little bit. A lot of quality time, okay? I do see a trip. You could be going on a retreat to hang out with somebody, to get to know them better, and have open and honest communication to see if they're a good fit for you, and to just kind of let people be who they are. It's like just allow people to show you who they are. And with worth waiting for, I would take your time here, especially if this is new love, okay? This could be the one. Cupid is so active here. Okay, I'm seeing these little cherub angel babies floating around. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, I'm just gonna say it, like, for a lot of you, you're going on vacation with this person, or you're going on a trip with this person. And don't assume you know who it is already. I'm hearing this year is a big theme. So you could be hanging out with someone this year, and it's like a pivotal moment in your love life where you're like, well, we're on the same page, and you have a choice. This person is going to be motivated to meet you halfway. Again, this is not something that needs to be forced, although I did feel a karmic energy trying to force itself, and that's going to be telling, because it's like it has something to do with that betrayal. Can we clarify the 10 of Swords? My voice is giving out. This is maybe something that a person doesn't want to speak on. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, the Devil. So that kind of clarifies it. The karmic energy is someone who planted roots somewhere. This could be an ex of yours who grounded something under karmic energy. In other words, it's possessive, it's controlling, it's not a happy environment, it's dark, it's built on false pretenses. Okay, somebody could be very like manipulative here as well. This is someone who planted roots here. With Justice, this is also somebody who maybe wants to come into a sense of equilibrium in their life, and they're looking at what happily ever after might be for them on the other side. It's like that energy as well is noticing how an environment is not it. This is someone who might have a karmic contract here that they could have signed on the dotted line for, whatever that means. But this reads like a karmic contract. Somebody signed up for a karmic contract that they might need to break in court. In other words, legalities, okay? It's like someone looking at life beyond the fence of the trenches they're in. That person is here too. 6 of Wands in the reverse. It's not victory and success. I don't know what else to say. Like someone is very much convinced that they took a very big L in their life here, thinking that this was going to be a grounded, soft life. I'm hearing soft life experience. It's an illusion. Maybe they were deluded or tricked to believe that this was something else. The Lovers in the reverse. That's a breakup pending. That could also be a separation. Maybe someone separated from a soulmate that they could have had tranquility, peace, and serenity with and settled for this. But I'm seeing a breakup pending here. Yes, this person is fearing marriage and commitment, or they are already committed here and now they're afraid. Because it's also fearing God's judgment. I don't know why I got this combination here. This is a God-fearing person now. Well, damn. So in other words, it's not something that needs to be forced. So if you are this person that I just read that's in something that they realize is not balanced, and they're looking for something out beyond the fence. This is something they signed up for that they need to get out of in divine timing, in their own time. And for others, I do see new plans here with a person that you can, it's like you're free, okay? Remember how I said emphasis on home life? I'm at the root of a toxic home environment. So what did I say? 333. The environment doesn't feel good. It's like I don't go home enjoying myself. Someone feels that way. I don't go home thinking, finally I'm home from work. This is someone who dreads going home. I'm telling you right now. They dread going home, right? So I have polar opposite energies. You could be in this blissful energy and someone else is dreading going home. And guess what? Whoever they're at home with in this strange foundation, I'm paranoid that they're leaving me for you, right? They're paranoid that somebody is leaving them, realizing that the environment is not all these things. This is a karmic contract. So either ways about it, I don't care if the house smells like fresh daisies. The energy is way off. And both individuals or multiple individuals under this roof are well aware of it. So there's a paranoia of potential abandonment. There's a dread to go home. And this reading won't resonate with someone who loves being at home, who finds tranquility finally kicking their feet up and going home. Huh? So if you don't resonate with that portion, it could be someone else in your energy that is feeling that way when they go home. I'm hearing it has nothing to do with me. So a lot of you don't claim that message. And what's worse, whoever is threatened by this person wanting to potentially dip one day wants to come and confront someone else to kind of like spill tea or to make you believe that this person is toxic, this person is bad for you, this person is this person did that to me. It's like, again, just low vibrational, immature behavior. It's like, well, if they don't want to be with me, I'm going to let you see why you shouldn't be with them, kind of thing. A little childish here. This is someone who maybe is spiritual, but their energy is dark. They might proclaim to be religious, but they might practice other things like witchcraft. Okay, I'm just going to say for what it is. A lot of people hide behind religion. They do. So whoever this is, they might proclaim X, Y, and Z, but the energy don't lie. And whatever energy is running around in this home environment, it makes someone feel unsettled. Ghosts, maybe there are ghost activities here. I ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. But yeah. Energy don't lie, people do. Okay, so collective. It smells like you have a Jared to collect. For a long time, there could be someone who might regret not being an emperor to the Divine Feminine Collective. The Seven of Pentacles is months to years. For a long time, I'm regretting how I chose to invest my time, energy, and resources because I am now here. Maybe depressed, maybe upset. It has a lot to do with stepping up to the plate and being somebody that protects, okay, is grounded, is someone of integrity, is someone who's ambitious, a leader, right? Someone regrets not being a leader, not being the qualities of an emperor, okay? That King of Wands is the closest thing to the Emperor energy I've seen. And that is not this person in the Five of Cups. This is a past energy who regrets maybe not stepping up, who regrets not ascending when the opportunity presented itself. This is someone who is at home, okay? Maybe they're that toxic home environment, right? With the energies being off, this person could be literally getting haunted in their sleep. They have no peace here. That's what I'm feeling. Nine of Swords is anxiety. What did I say from the top of the reading? I feel someone with anxiety here. Okay? This person might suffer from all kinds of things because the energy is going bump at night. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this is like a haunting. A haunting of maybe what they could have done. A haunting of how they could have managed their energy, time, and resources. Someone is haunted by a shadow of their higher self. I'm haunted by who I could have been. I'm haunted by what I could have done. I'm haunted by my choices. It's like, how is it that I invested in this for so long just to end up in 5 coins? It's karma. So our choices, right? Cause and effect. They can lead to good outcomes or bad outcomes. And often we don't learn until we actually make the bad choice. Damn. I don't know what to say. This person's trapped. This could be spiritual isolation. This person's hands are tied. Definitely a lot of mental anguish here. It's like the excessive thinking of wanting a way out, but in that excessive thinking, feeling paralyzed. It's like analysis paralysis here. Until they get to the truth, the lesson here. Spirit is doing this on purpose. They're like, this is your karma, maybe. This is your karma season. And so that you can see what bad is versus what good is. So that you can, you know, reflect on your choices. But it's going to be a while because this person has to fight out of 17 swords to finally see the light of the main epiphany they're supposed to get in this moment. It might be a while here, I'm hearing. So for a lot of you, I'm going to pull energy on this retreat, which could be an upcoming trip here that someone is having, or just somebody that they're meeting overseas. But it reads like a new energy. It reads like a new person. And you have free will here to exercise what Cupid is doing behind the scenes. Yeah. Okay. Can we emphasize on this true love retreat energy? Wow, it's a portal. Okay, this is a Fool card, but the cover card of the Fool card, that is the new timeline. Okay, I can't make it up. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Ace of Cups. So what did I say? It's a new timeline, and I'm seeing aces. You can opt for the new. So the energy is made up in a way where you can have new beginnings. You don't have to revert to old, okay? And I feel like, to be honest, the old is caught up. So it's like, if I were to look at it in an earthly way, right? Let's say someone you dealt with made a poor choice and now they have to go to prison for 7 years. Are you going to wait to entertain the past? Or are you going to opt for new beginnings that present themselves? It's like, you can't help that this person's sentence is 7 years in prison. But what you can do is transform your energy, focus on your peace and tranquility, and give new aces a shot. That's what I'm seeing here. And a lot of you are very much so prepared for that. Okay. Strength. It might require some courage because I do smell trust issues here. I do smell reservations. Okay. This requires courage, strength to get over the betrayal, to let go, and mainly forgive. I'm feeling the theme of forgiveness. Maybe someone has a hard time to forgive the past. But it's like, that forgiveness isn't always for that person. It's so that you can cleanse your energy and restart anew without the past kind of affecting your mental pattern. It's like, oh, you know, that grudge. It's like, release it so you don't hold a grudge. Release it so you don't assume that the past is going to be anything like this new energy. It's for you, honestly. King of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. The past keeps trying to creep in the sense that your past energy could be trying to manifest a desire for long-term with you while they're caught up answering for their past choices with justice. It keeps trying to creep in, y'all. It's like, but I want, this past energy is like, but I want the 10 of Pentacles with the collective. Yeah, but you have to answer to justice first, right? Maybe there is something that they're, and I'm seeing Jared at the bottom of the deck. Jared is like, when are we going? When are we going? When are we going on that trip? When are we going to plant that new seed? You guys are in a pickle here. I'm telling you, because the past is putting out intentions for a reset, but they're caught up. And the new is like, but I'm ready to do all the things. Okay. I'm ready. Like, that's crazy. And it might cause an obsessive fixated energy of the past. But no, I'm the Emperor. But you're an Emperor in Devil energy with 9 swords and 5 cups. That's the truth. Interesting. But I'm the Emperor, but you're an Emperor in Devil energy with 9 swords and 5 cups. And this other person is like, yes, I want to do things the right way. I want to take my time here and actually build on something solid. So your energy pattern has changed and it's attracting something different, and it is repelling the past in the sense that you're not interested anymore. However, the past is still interested in you, because when they are clear from their sentence, they intend to come and manifest these things, maybe for themselves in general, which would mirror where you're at. But are you really available for that when they're mirroring where you're at? They might be there in 7 years. Do you understand how confusing this is? Yes. Dang. Okay, I feel like this is advice. Work on maybe self-love. And from that self-love, you're in a position to give new cycles a start. I feel like 8 of Pentacles is putting in work. Maybe this is Spirit advising to put in work in yourself so that you can entertain even a cycle in new love at all. Because just because love presents itself doesn't mean you're ready for it. So I would say put the work in you, in your heart, in your emotional availability, and healing. And likely in love, when it presents itself again, yeah, you're manifesting this. You're manifesting a new love. Okay. Yep, aces, aces up the wazoo, aces, aces up the wazoo. New beginnings are all over this reading. That is what I have for you. Take care of yourselves. If you're interested in seeing what these new beginnings come with, there is likely, I'm going to put a separate tier probably for singles readings. Those are really fun. So yeah, take a look in the comment section or in the description box if you're interested in those different tiers, so that you can snoop around and see what comes with these new cycles. Okay guys, take care of yourselves. Bye.